can't believe I just did that. Did I just do that? I did just do that. Why did I do that? Ow!
It's so painful.
I am really starting to look quite manic now. Nope, can't go back now. Three weeks. That means 3 weeks to get these out. I don't know if I just did the right thing. Oh my god. I recently turned 30. And let's just say, I don't think I took it so well. Leading up to it, I think I might have been having a bit of an identity crisis, and I made the decision to brush out all of my dreadlocks, ready to start the next chapter of my life in my 30s. My 20s taught me a lot about who I was, who I am now, and who I want to become in the future. Life changes, people change, and the truth is, I'm just not the same person I was when I was 17. Okay, no, I want this. Oh, I feel like I'm about to go through the 5 stages of grief, won't I? If you're a regular viewer, then you're probably already familiar with my hair and what it looks like, but if you're new watching, then this is kind of what we're starting with. I'll throw some other stuff up for you to see. For transparency, I've already brushed a few out over the past few months. It got to a point where they were just so long and so heavy that I just needed to take some of that weight off. So I trimmed them. I think my longest, because I measured them, my longest dread was 42 inches. So I trimmed them all down, like back up to like around my hips, which for me, even that felt like so much shorter. This has been a very long, agonizing decision, but we're doing it. We're here. The hair appointment's booked. This is so strange. And so began the arduous journey of brushing out the past 12 years of hard work and memories. And honestly, the first day was pretty uneventful. Although I was sad, I also felt kind of excited at the prospect of brushing my hair for the first time in over a decade. I know that for my regular viewers, this kind of isn't your kind of thing, but I'm documenting something kind of big in my life. I know that some of you, someone watching this will appreciate it. I hope. And if not, it's something for me to look back on in the future. So it's kind of just for me, really. But I hope you enjoy this video anyway. I was 17 when I first got my dreadlocks. My boyfriend at the time, Connor, had just gotten his put in, and although I'd already wanted them myself for a long time, him getting his definitely sealed the deal for me. So we started our dreadlock journey together. I haven't told my mum. And my mum has already said to me, I think fairly recently, that she can't imagine me without dreads anymore because it's just me. But I know exactly what's going to happen. It's going to take her a second to adjust, and then she'll be like, oh my god! Oh my god! And then my nan's going to be sat there like, what? What's the matter?
Had a haircut.
I guess we'll find out how well I know my family based on their actual reactions, but I'm suspecting something along those lines. I started zoning out by about hour 3 and mostly just watched friends and played games to pass the time. Good morning, it is day 2. We're a little bit fluffy today and I've started on the next one. We're about halfway through it. It's only day 2, but my scalp is so sore already just from the constant just pulling.
It's so painful.
If anyone watching has done this before, you understand what I'm going through right now. The worst part is it's self-inflicted, so I can't really complain about it too much. Don't swear. Don't ever let me get dreads again. Honestly, the days started to blend together a little bit, and I mostly binged episodes of Friends and Brad Mondo hair tutorials. And you might be able to tell, but I was kind of starting to lose my mind a little bit. It wasn't really until a few days in that the reality of what I was doing started to sink in. It's been a very weird kind of day. It's not that I've been having second thoughts today, it's more like I think it's now sunk in, like, what I'm doing. So this morning when I was brushing dreads out, I was just watching some YouTube videos, like hair tutorials, because it kind of struck me today and this morning that I don't really know how to how to do hair. And then it struck me again, I don't even own a hairbrush. I don't have a hairbrush. The best I've got is the comb. This is kind of the closest I've got. So I've just been feeling a bit weird today. And it's kind of like, I don't know any of this stuff. I'm nearly 30 and I've got no idea. Why am I doing this? Why? So yeah, I just feel a little bit silly, actually, for not knowing any of that stuff. Maybe I know it's probably a really silly thing to be upset about. It's just a really big change. If you're new here or you don't already know, then I am autistic, and change is one of the things I struggle the most to cope with and process, even if it's a change I'm making myself. I'm fine, I promise. I could probably just edit all of this out and you don't need to see any of it, to be honest. It looks thicker than it actually is. I'm pretty sure it's because I haven't washed it yet, so it's still kind of frizzy from where I've been brushing it out. But yeah, this is what we have at the moment. I like seeing it down and like feeling it. Honestly, it feels so good. My scalp is a little bit sore, I won't lie, but just being able to like scratch my head without my fingers getting caught in dreadlocks, so good. Underrated. Mini meltdown complete. I did carry on and I even had some help this time.
That is not me singing on the video. So what are you gonna do? Well, I can't work with people who would do this.
What are you doing?
No. Okay, all right. Doesn't matter. Time for Baywatch.
What are you doing? And just like that, we were down to the final day. And I'll be honest and say that I wasn't really expecting my reaction to be this strong. And it's footage I did consider keeping private. But honestly, this platform has become such a safe place for me to be able to share my experiences and feelings. So I feel okay about sharing it with you. Okay, so I guess this is the last dreadlock. I'm about to cut it out. About to cut out the last one. Been feeling very, very strange about it. Kind of feels like quite a full circle moment, because this one and well, it's gone now, but this one and another one that I had right next to it were the very first ones that went in. They were ones that I did. Well, actually, me and Connor put the first ones in together. We were just sat there in my living room watching X Factor and just destroying my hair together. He'd already had his stupid little worm ones put in, and I really wanted them, so we did these not long after he got his. But we did such a terrible job that they all had to be taken out and redone. But this one and the other one, which I've now taken out, were good enough to be left in, so yeah. And this is it. This is the last original one, technically the oldest one. It's a bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. And as silly as it might sound, I don't know who I am without dreadlocks. But I guess we'll find out. Okay.
I was perched outside in the pouring rain, trying to make myself a sail. Then I'll float to you, my darling, with the evening on my tail. Although not the most honest means of travel, it gets me there nonetheless. I'm a heartless man at worst, babe, and a helpless one at best. Darling, I'll bathe your skin, I'll even wash your clothes. Just give me some candy before I go.
Connor sadly passed away in 2023, and whilst we had both moved on with our own lives a very long time ago, I will always look back fondly at that journey together.
Just give me some candy after my hug. Oh, and I'm often found explaining, but the hurt plays out all the same. And although I'm left defeated, it gets held against my name. I know you got plenty to offer, babe.
I guess that's it.
But I guess I've taken quite enough. While I'm some stain there on your bedsheet, you're my diamond in the rough, darling, I'll be.
Okay, I have to leave for the salon in like 5 minutes. So this is what we're working with. It's this is what I've saved. It's not as thick as I would like it to be, but I never had very thick hair to begin with. So yeah, it's also a little bit greasy because the hairdresser said that sometimes the colour sticks to hair a little bit better when it's like dirty, so I haven't washed it today. Very nervous, never been to a hairdresser. Actually once when I was 15, that's it. Other than that, never. So, wish me luck. I was way too nervous to film inside the salon, but I did manage to sneak this picture of me looking like I'm about to be taken by aliens. And with that, it was time for the reveal. Sorry, Mum. I can see her. Like, walk away from me, walk away.
Birthday tomorrow. I say that, I pick up you.
Oh my god! They've gone!
What do you think?
Had a haircut. It looks nice.
It looks lovely, but where are your beautiful dreads?
Oh, I think that's a lot better. I think that's lovely, Charlotte.
You think it's better, do you?
Absolutely.
You didn't like my dreadlocks?
I love them!
Hello.
Oh my god! I loved your dreads!
You don't think
Looks
that's
a lot better. It's more fashionable anyway.
Fashionable.
Oh,
Thank you.
All this.
Filming
she's
ya.
recording us.
What I consider a big change might be very small to you, but it's very real and big to me. It has taken months and will take many more months for me to come to terms with this. My brain is so focused on things staying the same to minimise any discomfort that I sometimes don't realise how much actually changes around me. It seems like only yesterday I was sitting in that kitchen having my dreads pulled in, or watching Connor having his done.
Plays a guitar, pick a banjo now. No country winds keep getting me done. Lost my money playing poker, so had to up and leave. Ain't turning back, living that old life no more.
600 miles from the Cumberland down to Johnson City, Tennessee. Oh, I gotta get a move on, fit for the sun. Hear my baby calling, know that she's the only one. And if I die, I'm proud, at least I will die for you. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me.
I'm so grateful for my dreadlock journey, and as much as I am someone who wants to hold on to everything and for things to stay the same, one of the most consistent things in life is change. So with that, I am ready to move on and start the next chapter.